The recent deployment of more than 100 M2A3 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles to Poland marks a significant step in the United States Army's ongoing effort to bolster NATO's eastern flank and strengthen deterrence across Europe. This movement of heavy armored vehicles, carefully prepared and reconditioned in Germany before transfer, is part of the broader Army Prepositioned Stocks-2 program, commonly known as APS-2. The system is designed to ensure that U.S. and Allied forces operating in Europe can quickly access fully operational equipment, shortening response times and allowing for immediate combat readiness in regions that are strategically sensitive. With tensions in Eastern Europe still shaping NATO's defense posture, the deployment of Bradleys carries both practical and symbolic importance, underlining Washington's continued commitment to the security of its European allies. The vehicles themselves were drawn from APS-2 sites managed by the 405th Army Field Support Brigade and the Theater Logistics Support Center Europe. These units, based primarily in Mannheim, Kaiserslautern, and Vilseck, worked for months to restore the M2A3 Bradleys to a combat-ready condition. The process involved a coordinated effort between Army personnel, civilian employees, and contractors, all of whom contributed to detailed maintenance cycles, part replacement, and quality inspections. Reports on the progress of the work were provided weekly to U.S. Army Sustainment Command and higher headquarters in Europe, reflecting the level of oversight and the importance attached to the project. According to officers involved, the pace of work accelerated in the spring after the initial hurdles of parts procurement and system checks were overcome, allowing the vehicles to be readied on schedule for the upcoming rotation in Poland. For the soldiers of the 1st Cavalry Division, who are tasked with operating these Bradleys in Poland, the availability of freshly reconditioned vehicles represents a critical advantage. Instead of waiting for equipment to arrive from the United States, they are able to fall in on vehicles already stationed in Europe, train with them, deploy them in exercises, and then return them to APS-2 custody once their rotation concludes. This cycle not only reduces logistical strain but also ensures a consistent level of readiness across rotations. Platoon leaders from the division expressed satisfaction with the process, describing the condition of the vehicles as better than expected and praising the professionalism of the support personnel who handed over the equipment. For soldiers preparing to spend months in Poland, knowing that their vehicles are fully functional from the start is both a morale boost and an operational necessity. The M2A3 Bradley itself remains one of the most versatile and reliable infantry fighting vehicles in service today. Entering the U.S. Army's inventory at the turn of the millennium, the A3 variant incorporates significant upgrades over earlier models. Its fully digitized electronic suite allows for improved situational awareness, battlefield communication, and interoperability with other platforms such as the M1 Abrams main battle tank. The vehicle is designed to carry a crew of 3, commander, gunner, and driver, along with a squad of up to 7 infantry soldiers. This combination of firepower, mobility, and troop transport capability makes the Bradley a centerpiece of American mechanized infantry formations, capable of both supporting heavy armored units and leading dismounted infantry assaults. In terms of armament, the M2A3 Bradley is equipped with a 25mm M242 Bushmaster chain gun as its primary weapon, supported by a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and twin launchers for TOW anti-tank guided missiles. These weapons enable it to engage both light armored targets and heavily protected vehicles at range, while also providing suppressive fire for advancing infantry. Additional defensive systems include smoke grenade launchers and optional electronic countermeasures. The Bradley's armor consists of modular composite plates, which can be augmented with explosive reactive armor kits designed to defeat rocket-propelled grenades and armor-piercing rounds. These survivability enhancements have proven essential in past conflicts and continue to provide reassurance to crews operating in contested environments. The vehicle also features advanced optics and fire control systems, including second-generation thermal sights, a laser rangefinder, and a commander's independent viewer. These technologies give the Bradley the ability to operate effectively at night and in adverse weather conditions, ensuring that its crew can detect, identify, and engage threats quickly. With a top speed of roughly 61 km per hour on roads and an operational range of about 400 km, the Bradley maintains strong mobility characteristics. Though not designed as a main battle tank, it offers a balance of firepower and maneuverability that makes it highly valuable in combined arms operations. Furthermore, its amphibious capability, relying on track propulsion in water, extends its operational flexibility in diverse environments. The decision to reinforce Poland with such a large number of Bradleys also reflects Washington's broader strategic outlook. NATO's eastern flank has become increasingly important in the wake of regional security concerns, and Poland serves as a forward position for Allied forces. By ensuring that modern, combat-ready vehicles are already in place, the United States reduces the risk of being caught unprepared in a crisis. Instead of requiring weeks of transatlantic transport, units rotating into Poland can immediately access heavy armor, integrating into NATO exercises or contingency operations without delay. This model of prepositioning equipment demonstrates the U.S. commitment to rapid force projection, a core element of deterrence strategy in Europe. For NATO as a whole, the arrival of over 100 Bradleys strengthens collective defense. These vehicles not only provide firepower but also serve as a visible signal of American resolve. The presence of U.S. heavy armor on European soil reassures allies while complicating the calculations of any potential adversary. The reconditioned Bradleys are not simply tools of war, they are strategic assets that reinforce the credibility of NATO's mutual defense commitments. By continuously rotating forces and ensuring that the supporting equipment is modern and functional, the alliance maintains a posture of readiness that deters aggression and stabilizes the security environment. The APS-2 program itself plays a central role in this system. With 6 major sites across Europe, it provides a network of facilities where vehicles, artillery, and other material are stored and maintained. The Coleman site in Mannheim, where many of the Bradleys were prepared, is one of the key hubs in this network. From there, equipment can be issued to rotating units, tested on site, and then returned for further maintenance when no longer needed. The collaboration between military personnel, civilian specialists, and contractors demonstrates the complexity of sustaining such a system, but also its effectiveness. In this case, the preparation of over 100 Bradleys underscores the scale of the commitment involved. For the soldiers who will now take these vehicles into training and potential operations, the benefits are immediate. They inherit machines that are not only functional but upgraded to the highest standard. Maintenance crews have described them as being in better condition than many Bradleys previously assigned to units in the field, a testament to the thoroughness of the reconditioning effort. This level of reliability allows soldiers to focus on training and mission readiness rather than repair and troubleshooting. It also reflects a broader lesson, that investment in sustainment and logistics can yield dividends just as important as frontline combat capabilities. Ultimately, the arrival of the Bradleys in Poland is about more than the movement of armored vehicles. It is a demonstration of strategy, logistics, and alliance cohesion. Each vehicle represents not only a piece of combat equipment but also a link in the chain of deterrence that NATO is building along its eastern frontier. By positioning these assets in Europe and ensuring their readiness, the United States underscores its commitment to defending its allies and deterring aggression. The soldiers who now crew these Bradleys will train, exercise, and, if necessary, fight with them, knowing that they are backed by a system designed to deliver strength exactly where and when it is needed.